Book the room. Resort fee.
We stayed 3 nights, 4 days. Our total was $331, which was $28 a night, $40 a night in taxes, and $45 a night in resort fees. Know before you go, you will pay resort fees in Vegas.
You park the car. Parking fee.
Would you like to park at Mandalay Bay today? It's only $40 for parking. $40. Yes, you heard it right.
You buy the concert ticket. Service fee. You sit down for dinner, and now there's another line on the check. It sounds like a tax. It isn't. So when exactly did Las Vegas stop trying to get you into the casino and start charging you before you even reach the slot machine? In 2025, Las Vegas visitation fell 7.5%, the steepest non-pandemic decline in decades. 38.5 million visitors, down from 41.7 million the year before. $4.3 billion less in visitor spending. Every headline says the same thing. Vegas is empty.
No one, bro. What the fuck is happening?
Here's the number that headline leaves out. The Strip still pulled in roughly $8.8 billion in gaming revenue. Fewer people showed up. The casinos didn't make less money. So the real story isn't Vegas is empty. It's where did the money go and who's actually still paying for it. Start with the one I ran into myself. It's called a CNF fee, concession and franchise fee. It's showing up on the checks at roughly 20 Strip restaurants. Beer Park, Het's Kitchen, Cabo Wabo, Patina, Chayo, Blondie's, several nightclubs. It's usually 3 to 5% of your bill, often buried in tiny print, sometimes right next to a food safety disclaimer where nobody's looking. Here's what makes it different from a resort fee. A resort fee at least normally buys you something. Pool access, gym access, Wi-Fi.
I think that now these resorts have to be upfront about their resort fees. So again, here's what the booking would look like. And it says at the bottom there, resort fees, $49.95 per room per night, which includes Wi-Fi for 2 devices, access to the fitness center, stuff like that. It is always going to be included in the price now.
Unlike a traditional resort fee, there usually isn't a specific guest benefit attached to the CNF charge. It's not a government tax, it's an extra charge on top of a menu price that was already set by the restaurant.
Is that CNF or CNG charge negotiable?
I'll just tell the manager, they'll take it off probably.
Oh, so it is?
It'll still appear, but they just discount the bill.
Okay, we had to debunk the myth. That's why I was curious. Thank you.
And multiple people report the same thing. Ask for it to be removed, and it gets removed. If a charge disappears the moment you push back on it, that tells you something about what it is actually. One venue, Rum Bar at the Mirage, dropped the fee entirely after it started getting bad press, which raises the obvious question. If it wasn't defensible enough to survive public attention, why was it on the check in the first place? You'd think the federal government already fixed this. In 2025, the FTC's jump fee rule took effect, requiring hotels and short-term lodging to show mandatory fees as part of the upfront total price. That's real. Resort fees have to be disclosed now, not hidden into checkout. But the rule regulates disclosure. It doesn't ban the fees. It doesn't touch restaurants, nightclubs, or parking.
All right, gang, a lot of confusion going on over this article about FTC bans hidden fees for hotels. They did not get rid of resort fees. This is not getting rid of any fees. This is just making sure that they are disclosing which fees that you pay for. Everything has to be itemized. As you see in the press release, it actually says display any pricing, taxing, shipping fees, anything has to be disclosed that they charge you for. This is not getting rid of anything. Resort fees are still a fact of life. You're still gonna have to pay them.
So the government closed one door and the Strip had several others already open. Here's where the visitation numbers get interesting instead of just sad. In 2019, roughly 30% of Vegas visitors earned $100,000 or more a year. By 2025, that number was 75%. Vegas didn't just lose visitors, it lost the middle income visitors specifically. The person for whom an extra $35 here and $22 there actually changes the math on a trip.
So I'm going to Vegas for one of them. But I think I haven't booked the flight. So I was gonna figure that out.
How? You don't have money, you're missing payments. What are you doing?
The people still showing up are wealthier, and wealthier visitors don't necessarily notice or care about a CNF fee the way a family budgeting a long weekend does. Rather intentional or not, that pricing structure has a filtering effect. Customers most sensitive to another $20 or $30 are the ones most likely to rethink the trip. A Nevada independent report captured it on one line from an actual visitor. Vegas is really pricing people out.
This costs $28. This should literally be illegal.
This woman can't believe the cost of breakfast.
How is that $100?
And this dude says stay away from the hotel minibar.
That's not a lot of potato chips. Those boxes are 12 bucks a piece.
These ladies are in shock.
We just paid $50 for a salad. Yeah, it's absurd.
To be fair to Vegas, this isn't a death spiral. By May 2026, visitor arrivals were already up 2% year over year, nearly 3.5 million people that month alone. Average room rates hit about $211, a May record. So the honest read isn't Vegas is dying, it's that Vegas found a business model that needs fewer visitors. As long as each one spends more, in 2026 suggests that trade is working, at least for the casinos. That's the part the Vegas is empty videos miss. Empty implies failure. What's actually happening looks more like a company finding out it can shrink its customer base and grow its revenue at the same time. Old Vegas ran on volume. Get you here cheap, keep you here. Make the real money once you're at the tables. New Vegas monetizes the visit itself, the room, the parking, the ticket, the meal, before you ever sit down to gamble. Fewer visitors doesn't mean a business is failing. Sometimes it means the business already worked out. It doesn't need as many customers as it used to, as long as it charges each one for every step of the way in. Vegas visitation dropped 7.5%. The Strip still made $8.8 billion. A fee that isn't a tax is showing up on checks across the city, and it disappears the moment someone asks. So did Vegas get emptier, or did it just get better at making you pay for every part of being there? For more investigations into where the money actually goes, subscribe and tap in. I'm out of here.